Good afternoon everyone, it's the 3rd of the 6th 2012 at approximately 7 p.m. This forecast is for possible sleet, possible snow, possible grapple and hail with thunderstorms across the southern Darling Downs and northern New South Wales tablelands for Tuesday and Tuesday morning, and I'll show you why. You can see this rotation here. This is the water vapour loop of Australia. You can see this rotation across the back of Victoria. What is forecast to happen with that rotation is it's cut off. It's an upper level cold pool of air and it's cut off. It can't normally traverse east as it normally would. So what this is going to do is force up the back of New South Wales. You can see that starting to occur there now. Over Monday and Monday night, it's forecast to come up the back of New South Wales across the centre and along the Queensland New South Wales border around the Gundawindi, Texas, Stanthorpe area, later ejecting over Brisbane. Alright, I'd like to show you every single model run that's available to myself, or there are others, but I'll show you the easy access ones, supporting a zero temperature, or a zero temperature at say 850, which is key level height to produce snow. There's also other elements. So that's your cold pool there, alright? You can see the centre of that cold pool on this particular model. That is at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Tuesday lunchtime, just there near Gundawindi. Let's run through some models. Here's the next model at 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. So 3-hour difference, but it's still there. It's still in that same area. Big blue circle of cold air. Alright? Next model. Again, this is 4 a.m. Tuesday morning. So this is the only model that's producing that's putting it this early. Okay, all the other models are about between 7 and 1 p.m., 7 a.m. in the morning, 1 p.m. Tuesday, with this cold pool of air moving along the border. They are all pretty much in 100% agreement. 7 a.m. Tuesday morning, next model. Next model. This model only goes out in 24-hour blocks. This is EC at the moment, which is not high res. You can see it's down there over northwest New South Wales coming this way. That is at 10 o'clock Monday night. Next model. 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. Again, this cold pool of air over the border. Same position. All the models pretty much agree. And again, another computer model. These are all different computer models. There it is, 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. So you can pretty much safely say that between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Tuesday morning, there's going to be this cold pool of air come through, which is forecast to produce isolated thunderstorms, scattered showers, and even sleet. Now I would go as far as saying possible snow on the highlands, above say 1,200 metres. I'll now show you some important things we need to look at as far as temperatures and dew points are concerned. Humidity. On Tuesday, the temperature at Applethorpe is forecast to only reach 10 degrees, which is up here where my pointer is. You can't see that, but I can. 10 degrees. Percentage of models forecasting precipitation of rain, 100%, and that amount is 1.5 mil. There are a few little higher totals of around about 3. These are pretty standard issue amounts for instability, say a thunderstorm or a shower, between 1 and 3 mil, 100%. Okay, I'm looking at this 10 degrees here at Applethorpe. I'm going to use that shortly. I'll go onto the weather zone and have a look at what they've got to say about Stanthorpe. 10 degrees. Again, it's being backed up at 10 degrees. Okay, I'll go into the GFS high resolution model. I'll zoom in on my phone. And you can see that at 10 a.m. the surface temperatures down around Armidale and Guyra and Glen Innes are about 6 to 7 degrees, okay, through this section here. Get up around Stanthorpe and Applethorpe, they're coming up to about 8 or 9. That might not be the top temperature. There we go. 1 p.m. they ease up to about 8, 9 or 10, okay, over the Stanthorpe region. Around Guyra, Glen Innes, Ben Lomond, the ranges that I have chased snow on a similar event to this a few years ago are sitting at 5 degrees. Very cold surface temperatures there. I'd like to go up through the atmosphere a little bit with you. This is the temperature at 850, just up a little bit higher above the surface, 0 degrees up here. Okay? Let's go up a little bit higher. -10. You can see the cold pool over the border area. -10, a little bit higher, let's say about 5,000 feet or 6,000 feet. -28 degrees at 20,000 feet. Okay, let's drop a plot in there and have a look. Sorry, 17,000 feet, that's not very high up, is -28 degrees. That is significant. Now what we need to occur, or what we need for snow and hail and grapple, we need a humidity as well. So let's have a look at the humidity. Saturated, okay? 95% humidity. That's awesome. Let's go up a little bit higher, in the 700s. 95% humidity. And you can see the humidity pool, or the moisture pool, involved with this cold upper low, this cutoff low which is coming through. We can go to some CAPE, which is energy in the atmosphere to produce showers and storms. You can see there's a small amount of CAPE centered around this cold pool. Let's drop a plot right in the middle of it. Okay, what you're looking at here is this grey line and the red line. You can see that the grey line is just above the red line, so you've got some instability there, some lift in the atmosphere to lift the clouds up. The moisture, we also need moisture. Look at that, see how they're touching just there? Ironic that they're touching, which is 100% humidity, at 0. See that grey, that yellow brown line coming up there? That's 0 temperature. You come up, meet the line, come back across to this side, it's 0 at about 4,000 to 5,000 feet. Okay, very low freezing level on Tuesday. Now, we need to adjust the temperatures and the dew points to get an exact look at this atmosphere. The temperature's fine, we're set around about 10 degrees. That's for Stanthorpe. We could drop that down to 5 at Gyra, but we won't worry about that. We'll just have a look where we've dropped it. So 10 degrees. Now I can also tell you that the surface humidity is about 80%. 80% of 10 degrees is 8 for a dew point. Let's put 8 degrees into the computer and hit enter. See how you've got more lift? That grey line is much more higher above now than the red line. So you've got more instability and more lift in the atmosphere. You can see that the cloud bases are also very low, about 300 feet, 500 feet for the cloud bases down here where the two little triangle meshes meet just there. See how that red line pulls away from the grey line like that? Freezing level's just there. So if you've got these clouds lifting up above freezing level, it's going anywhere above that level, all of this condensation is going to be frozen. Okay? So you get hail or small hail, grapple, which is snow pellets, and or sleet, and possible snow. Let's go and have a look at the bomb forecast for the Darling Downs for Tuesday. Isolated showers and drizzle areas, chiefly south of about Dalby. The reason why they say that, come back here. There's Dalby, right on the edge of the slightest instability, south of Dalby. Isolated thunderstorms developing about the granite belt in the afternoon, and possible sleet also about the granite belt in the afternoon. I would go further than that given these plots. I'd say areas between the highland areas between Armidale, Gyra and Glen Innes, particularly the Ben Lomond, I think it's Black Mountain, could see a good dusting of grapple, hail or snow, providing conditions are perfect, but they are looking very, very close to being that, and I'd be very happy to send people down there. I'll be working myself, but I'd be very happy to travel and commute that down into that area on Tuesday and expect to see sleet, hail, small hail and possibly snow. I did this a few years ago to Tenterfield. I went to the Mackenzie Range behind Tenterfield on an exact setup, and myself, Leanne and the kids got to play in snow and build a snowman at Mount Mackenzie at Tenterfield at about this time of the year, which is only 4 hours drive away from Brisbane. If you've never seen snow or hail or grapple like that, then it is possible within reach of anywhere in SEQ on a setup like this. If things change or continue to obviously update this situation, I see the latest run has just come in, so we can change that. You can still see the area is still there, okay, on 1 PM on Monday. So it has backed off a little bit. The models will chop and change, but given the amount of agreement through the model runs to show you that that cold pool is there, I'd be happy to head off down there to one of the ranges and highlands down around the Granite Belt, and particularly Northern Tablelands of northeast northern New South Wales, and expect to see some sleet, grapple, and ultimately snow. Okay, I hope this helps you with understanding how snow can be forecast, and let's keep a track on this, and we'll do a video update tomorrow night for the potential on Tuesday. Thanks, guys.